Hi, today we're going to look at using locate services within Reapit. So the first thing you're going to need to do is head to Apps and onto Browse Apps and search for Locate. And this will bring up the two apps currently available. That's email validation and phone validation. You'll need to add each of these apps to your system, and you'll need the permissions in order to do so. Once those apps have been added, you can head to the My Apps section, and that will show those apps installed. And the first thing you need to do is get an API key from your Locate account and enter it into the app. That's done by opening the app, in this case the email validation app, clicking on configuration and entering the key and pressing save. As you can see, I've already entered a key here. Repeat that process for the other app, in this case phone validation, by again opening that, looking at the information page, hitting configuration and entering your key. You can use the same API key for both instances, or you can have a different API key for email and for phone, and that will allow you more granular reporting within your Locate account. Once those API keys are in place, then from wherever you use email addresses or phone numbers within Reapit, you'll have the option of validating that data. So if we take a look at this applicant entry, you can see we have a mobile phone number and an email. If I click on the phone, I get the new option, phone validation by Locate. By following that option, I can then come in, set the country, set the phone number, and validate that information. I'll be able to see if the phone number is okay, or if there's a problem with it. And then once I've got that data in, I can choose to either copy the phone number, which will copy it to my clipboard, or to save it, which will save it directly back to the record from which I opened the app in the first place. This behavior is exactly the same within the email validation. So again, I've got email validation by Locate. I can click on that, open the email validator, and again, I can validate an email. You'll get information and the feedback about what parts of the email address are valid and how that check is done. And again, you can choose to copy the email address to your clipboard or to save it back to the record that you opened the app from.